She's back. Oh, yay, it's done processing. Okay, hold on. I gotta check two things really quick. I tried to do some stabilization, so I just want to see if it actually worked and if it looks good. Okay, yeah, it's because I shifted my camera a little bit at the end, so I feel like it just looked weird. Okay, perfect. I use my lacy. This is so ridiculous, but I like set my lacy under it like this so that my computer has some room to breathe. How you guys feeling about YouTube strategy? How am I feeling about YouTube strategy? That's like really the question here. Come closer, come closer, come closer, come closer. I'm gonna try to make this as unedited as possible and just like really ramble and rant, and maybe this will help someone and maybe it won't, and maybe you're just a very loyal follower and you watch every single one of my YouTube videos and you're totally not interested in this, but you're still gonna watch the whole YouTube video. I see you and I love you and I appreciate you. But I have obviously gone through a hell of a journey with my brand. And if you've been with me since like my real blow up happened in 2020, it started, oh my gosh, wait, I'm like messed up here. Did it start 2018? I think it started the end of 2018 and then 2019 and then 2020. Is that accurate? I think that's how it went. I don't even know, but 2020 was by far the year that like I exploded, and I know a lot of people have been here since that year, even since I was the content bug. And I have shifted a lot. Like my content has looked incredibly different. And it's been 4 years, so understandably why. But I genuinely don't feel like I ever really found my content. Is that gonna bother you guys? Can you hear that as much as I hear it? I think I'm gonna move my computer further away. It's really when I'm exporting that it gets loud. I don't feel like I've ever found my content, my style, my groove, my brand necessarily. Like the one thing that has stood true, can you guys see Poppy's nose? And the one thing that I've held on to and the one thing that like feels the most like me and my brand is create a life you love. That has been my slogan from the very beginning. That has never changed, that hasn't wavered. But my content in terms of topic, hold on, I gotta show you guys this. Fancy laid down first, and whenever Poppy comes and lays down, specifically in this bed for some reason, Fancy like groans because Poppy sits on top of her, so I was waiting for the groan and then the groan didn't happen. But here's the cutie girls in case you guys missed them. Obviously, in terms of topic, I started out talking about really everything, but it was kind of personal development based. And then I've shared this story so many times, but I'll share it again. I ended up finding a video with Sunny Lenarduzzi and Vanessa Lau, and they were talking about how you need 3 main topics. And I was like, wait, let me hone in on 3 main topics. So then it was blogging, Pinterest, how I did things. That ended up turning into one YouTube video of how I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and then how I got monetized on YouTube, and then my YouTube tips videos. Like those topics started to do really well. I was still talking about blogging, Pinterest, the other things that I consider myself an expert in, but YouTube took off. So I was like, let me go over here. Let me share more tips over here. I've got more to share. So I was known for YouTube tips for a while there. And the style of my videos, I was so proud of them. I worked really hard to make interesting videos. The way I shot them, like the way I really tried hard, and I understand why my YouTube channel took off. Like I get it. But obviously as I tapped out on that and I wanted to make a shift, I shared, well, okay, so then I had my vlog channel. So I was uploading 3 videos a week at one point, which I was insane, the fact that I was doing 3 videos a week. And then I decided, you know what, let's merge it all together into one channel. Let's do vlog style, but have them be topic based. And then I bought this house, and then this house was like solely my content. And then I haven't been doing as many house projects and stuff. So then I was like, okay, the content needs to shift a little bit. And quite frankly, I've been all over the place. And if you've stuck with me, I genuinely have my moments where I'm like, why the fuck has someone stuck with me? Like, why? I've been all over the place. And one thing that I'm really terrible at is looking at myself as if I'm at the level that I'm at. Like I still look at myself like I've got 100 followers and that's it. The fact that someone would want to watch every single one of my YouTube videos, like this, the fact that there's several people out there that or as committed to me as I am to some creators that I love. Like, I consume every single piece of content, and if I like miss a day on their Instagram stories, I'm like, shit, I don't know what happened, now I missed a day, now I got FOMO. Like, the fact that there's people like that in my audience, I don't view myself that way. I don't view myself as that person. And I've been trying to flip the script. And I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in videos in the past where like, I just genuinely don't treat myself like I'm at the level that I'm at. And I know for a damn fact I am the only person holding myself back. But at the same time, the more I've been reflecting on my brand, what I want to do, I realize that over the years, I have gotten advice from people that I quite frankly like took too seriously, and I shouldn't have, because only take advice from people that have what you want. And I have taken advice from people that aren't even fucking creators. And the more I thought about it, I'm like, holy shit, I have made these changes to my brand, and I think I fucked myself over in some ways because I've taken this advice so seriously. And it's also like the people pleaser in me and all of that, like, and I take full accountability. I did it. But I have like shifted my brand, and I feel like I've just constantly like thrown spaghetti at a wall trying to see what's going to stick. And I got to the point where the other day I was like, Cathrin, okay, no, let's actually backtrack a little bit. I had a business call in January with my managers, and they were like, give me, I think they said 3 to 5, maybe it was 5 to 7 businesses you would love to work with. Because when I was in the YouTube tips and even educational space, it was very easy for me to come up with, these are the companies I want to work with. Like, I was an expert in one set niche that, like, working with Epidemic Sound, working with Best Buy, working with Nikon, all that shit made sense. And now I'm not necessarily in one specific niche, and I'm like, oh, I can work with a lot of different brands. I'm like, yeah, Epidemic makes sense because that's like still a part of my daily life, very much so. I did a sponsorship with Healthy Choice on Instagram. Like, that makes sense because quick and easy meals, like, that's what I need right now as a mom. And I feel like there's so many things where I'm like, yeah, this could easily make sense. This could easily incorporate in my content, but I'm almost like far too broad that when they were like, give me however many brands it was, I don't remember, I couldn't do it. Like, my mind shut down, and I was like, who the fuck am I? What niche am I in? What brands do I want to attract? And I had a little bit of a quarter life crisis with my brand. I've had a lot of quarter life crisis with my brand. So I don't even know if we can call it a quarter life. You know, my brand's gonna live a very long time, so let's hope I'm not at a quarter life with my brand. But I just like had a crisis, and I let myself sit in that for a month, being like, I don't know what companies I want to work with. And I'm at the point now where this is the first year in the past several years that I don't have any sponsorships lined up. I have got 0 guaranteed income for this year. And that scares the absolute shit out of me. And I need to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. I need to become an expert in some niche, and I really need to hone in on my brand. I need to start treating myself like I'm at the level that I'm at, because I'm not new to this game. This is my 8th fucking year doing this. And it just sucks that I've never really found my groove. I think because I have been too much of a people pleaser, and I've let other people's opinions come in, and I have shifted and I've transformed, and I haven't like followed my gut, and I'm pissed at myself for doing that, which I know I need to be nicer on myself. Give yourself some grace, Cathrin, give yourself some grace. But I'm also just like holding myself accountable. I know this is 100% on me. So then the other morning, I was up at friggin' 5 a.m., whatever. He went back to sleep, but I didn't go back to sleep. That's a common theme, because I know I mentioned that in the last video too. I was on YouTube, and I was like, who do I like watching? And what do I like about their shit? And quite frankly, I have unsubscribed, or I have stopped watching channels that have set topics to their videos. I like people that just share daily vlogs, and it seems like they don't even think about it. Like, there's no overthinking. It's just like, here's my day, here's my life, it is what it is. And I feel very comforted, I said that really weird. It like feels like a safe space. It feels like I'm FaceTiming somebody. It feels like I'm their friend, and I just like have like company in my day. And that's what I personally like. And then I took a look at my vlog channel, and seeing the views I was getting over there and the videos I created. Oh, he just woke up. We'll see how long he's gonna be happy. Seeing the videos I created, the way, like, I literally just didn't overthink. Like, I was just like, okay, and I just film these days and I upload these days, and I was pumping out freaking content, and I uploaded anything, everything, and the views were good over there, and I had an amazing time. I had an amazing community. If you guys were a part of the vlog channel community, you know how much I loved that community so much. Like, it was such a freeing, happy space, and that's how I feel like TikTok is for me right now, because I haven't gotten to the bad side of TikTok yet. I'm like at a sweet, like, 1,000 followers, and it's so nice. I can just create whatever the fuck I want. Like, I was just dancing in the aisle at Target today to this, like, ridiculous song, making this funny TikTok, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I have absolutely lost the fun in my content. And I have absolutely shot my brand in the fucking foot with the way that I have morphed over the years. He's getting upset. Let me go grab him. All of that to say, I feel like I'm at a point of rebirth within my YouTube channel. And I was really thinking about this the other day, because I am about to turn 30, which is crazy. It's less than a month until I turn 30. And I was just thinking, like, I really want a fresh start, like college was. When I went to college and no one knew me. Like, no one from my high school went to the college that I went to. And I was able to totally reinvent myself, and I could fully step into my own, and I could be completely myself, because there was no judgment. There was no past history. There was no, oh no, you're this. Like, no one knew me for who I was, because I was in the same school district since I was a wee little lad up until graduation. And everyone, oh, you are the greatest. Like, I adore you so much. That brought tears to my eyes, because that was just like so sweet. They knew me when I was a little kid up until graduation. So there was never a moment where I felt like I could really just like step into my own. It was like, oh no, you've always known me as this like one thing. You could never like reinvent yourself, I guess you could say. So then in college, I was so confident. I was so comfortable in myself. I loved college. I had some shit happen in college, but like I still loved it. And I feel like I found like a good friend group that was good during the time of college. And whatever, I have been really craving, like, as I've been thinking about 30, I'm like, oh, I wish I could have that total fresh slate again, where it's like no one knew me, and I just like got to just step into like who I am. And then the more I'm thinking about it, it's not really people in my personal life, it's just more so this YouTube channel. I am so held to the Cathrin Manning YouTube tips still to this day. And I haven't talked about that stuff in like such a long time. Like, well, no, I still talk about it here and there, but like I haven't been that creator in such a long time, and I'm still held to that. And it's kind of like I want to like start a new YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna freaking do that, because I'm like really proud of all the videos that I have on this channel. But I just need a rebirth. I need to let go of everything that was and just like step into when I loved YouTube the most and what I love within other YouTubers. So I'm changing my YouTube strategy. And quite frankly, I think this is really what's going to be best for me, especially in this season of motherhood. I am just gonna film, edit, upload, film, edit, upload, film, edit, upload, instead of being like I upload every Tuesday, which you guys know I have not been consistent with this year, because I've been procrastinating editing, because I'm like, oh, I got time, and then it like gets to the time and then I don't do it. Where I filmed on Monday, I edited today on Tuesday, I don't think I'm gonna upload today, I think I'm gonna upload tomorrow, but like since the video is done being edited, I am immediately filming again. I want to more so be in that routine. and I want to film whatever the fuck I want to film, and I just want to be honest with you guys, and I just want to create the content that I love watching, you know? Just like, it's almost like think less, post more type thing. But then leading back to the sponsorships, having like nothing lined up for this year, I also had to have a really tough conversation with myself being like, okay, if I don't get any fucking sponsorships this year, because quite frankly, I only had one sponsorship all of last year, and then I had one at the very end of the year, but I had Epidemic Sound, and that was it. If I don't have any sponsorships this year, how much money am I going to make? Am I going to make enough to keep my business afloat, to keep my life afloat? And with the way that my ads revenue is right now, with how little I'm uploading, it's not enough. And I don't want to be in that scarcity mindset, but I also need to be really fucking real with myself and just say, I need to make more from YouTube. And that means posting more. Like, that means getting on my shit and uploading. So that's what we're going to do. I also, like briefly mentioned, like this season of life, how I think this is going to work better. When I had my vlog channel, I could edit videos within an hour and a half to 2 hours. And even the last video, I just edited that. That probably took me 2 hours to edit, maybe, because I ended up cutting out some stuff because I was just like rambling at one point, and I was like, this is not relevant to them, like what I talked about at the end of the video. But I can edit so much quicker if I just film these simple little day in the life vlogs, and I do want to get more like cinematic shots and like really think through that stuff, but at the same time, it's so much easier to edit compared to really thought out topic based videos. And I know like my ride or die true core audience loves just like the unedited vlogs, just bless you baby boy, whatever the heck comes to mind, like whatever the heck I want to share, not necessarily specific topics. And maybe some of those videos will come into play, but otherwise, I don't know, I'm just like at a point of fuck it. And I just need to listen to myself, and I need to do the damn thing. And then brands will come, you know? And then opportunities will come. And I just like, I really want to find who the hell is Cathrin Manning? Like, what content really resonates with me? What filming style really resonates with me? What editing style really resonates with me? Because I've tried so many different things, and I don't think I've ever really found me. And I just want to find that. So that's where I'm at. Anyone else? Same thought. Same. Even the more I film like videos like this, I'm like, damn, I am a completely different person from the girl that filmed those YouTube tips videos. Like, I'm so much more comfortable just talking and knowing this is gonna be really unedited and just being like, like I said what I said. But it is what it is. Like, I don't have bullet points in front of me and like the script and like has to be perfect, and it is what it is. And I feel much more confident in myself, which I think is just kind of your 30s, you know? And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. So Poppy Girl is actually by the door. I gotta let her out. And now that Cutie Boy is up, I want to dedicate my time to him. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking the hell with me. I am just forever in awe, and I love you guys. I literally wouldn't have this life without you. So thanks for being here.